Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, the national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him, Chris?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him. And that's the first out. Here comes Chris Taylor. Gets under it and pops it up. Rocchio. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Batting third.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Cleveland. Now the starting pitcher in this one. Big Tyler Glasnow. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Glasnow, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's Lane Thomas now. The 1-1 is fouled off. Glasnow ready and deals. That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. And Thomas is out. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, designated hitter
Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Here goes the runner. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hernandez sizes this one up. Nabs it. That is the inning. Here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Bieber ready to fire now.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Fastball for a strike. No score here in the second.
2 strikes.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Will Smith digs in now. That one drilled left field. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Batting seventh.
Well, the
center
last 10
fielder,
games or
Byron
so have been
Buxton.
anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Back now at Progressive Field, bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Kyle Manzardo. Out to short, bats up with it. Now a jump throw, and it beats him. What a play. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
Catcher, Bo Naylor.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle, gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just
Batting
doesn't seem
eighth,
like things are in
second
sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
2 outs. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And the inning is over. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was. It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. So now the DH spot, James Outman. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags for home. The relay.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the third and final game of the series. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Set for the bottom of the third, leading off Daniel Schneemann.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
And a foul ball. Towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Gone. A gigantic blast. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. So the Guardians lineup turns over. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Buxton makes the grab, one down. Here's Lane Thomas.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away now. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
Jose Ramirez.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Though
One
Chris,
ball,
through the early
2 strikes.
stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt
Ball
good.
3.
Next offering upstairs.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Buxton sizing it up. He's got it, and that ends the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
And welcome back to the
shortstop,
ballpark.
Mookie
Out of the
Betts.
4th, Mookie digs in here. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Banks off the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Everything came together
Now batting,
perfectly for him
third
right there.
baseman,
Loud
Max
contact
Muncy.
leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hernandez will hit next. Man at second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Thomas puts it away. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And up to the plate
Up next
is
for the
Will
Dodgers,
Smith.
Catcher Will Smith.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here in Cleveland,
Leading
and now
off
the
for
first
Guardians,
baseman, Kyle
first
Manzardo.
baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
That one ripped, but foul. And now it's 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Now batting.
Digging in, Bo
Catcher,
Naylor.
Bo
1 out, bases empty.
Naylor.
Ground ball right side. Taylor handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Stepping in is the switch hitting
Now
shortstop, Brian
batting.
Rocchio.
The shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that.
He's pitching well, but not
1 ball,
throwing a ton of
2
first pitch
strikes.
strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Conforto makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Go ahead run on base. And here is Michael Conforto. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. And that skips in the dirt. And it remains 2 and 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Next to hit, James Outman. Missed with a changeup. Now 3 and 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. Coming home. He'll score. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Up and in, and the count is 3 and 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 out, space is empty. That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And now 2 and 2.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Daniel Schneemann, the next to hit. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Fought off foul. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. On the ground to second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. And we're back. Here's some real power at the plate. Max Muncy. Hunter Gaddis takes over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Hunter Gaddis.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Hernandez with some impressive production lately. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kwan under it. And there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back now at Progressive Field. At the plate, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase.
1 ball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Ball to strike. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now here is Jhonkensy Noel. And that one hops the wall. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score and they tie it.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride.
New pitcher on now, Alex Vesia.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now it's going to be Kyle Mansardo. And that's down and away. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. The 1-1. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner
1 ball,
holds.
2 strikes.
Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th, and now Byron Buxton. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. 10th pitch of the at-bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
Outside, that's a ball.
Outside with a breaking ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Right through there for a strike. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in. And there's one down. James Outman now at the plate. Pitch misses. And a count 2-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Well, a pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit. Step off. Just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Buxton on the run. In the air out to center. Rocchio makes his way towards it. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Evan Phillips.
59.
Stepping up for the Guardians. Brian Rocchio.
Leading off for the Guardians. The shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
Now batting, second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Fights it off. He'll see another. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now Daniel Schneemann. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. Here's a rocket out to left, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Chris Taylor. Righty reliever out of the pen, Trevor Stephan.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Trevor Stephan.
That one misses, and that's ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's to third. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Here's Mookie to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one misses up and in. 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order.
Fastball almost got him there. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Hard hit, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Late on that fastball.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
That one way inside. On the ground right side. 4, 6. He's out. 3 double play. And the inning is over. Back here in Cleveland. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Center fielder, Lane Thomas.
1-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Fouls it off, still 1-2. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 9th, and here is Teoscar Hernandez. And that is downstairs. 2-1. In the air to left center. Kwan heads after it. 1 up, 1 down. Will Smith to the plate. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th.
Will Smith.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
To the right side, Arias. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Brusdar Graterol. And now it's going to be Kyle Mansardo.
Brusdar Graterol.
The 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Line to right, base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Winning run on base at first, no outs. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Inside 3-2 the count.
Boom, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Winning run out second, no one out. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him swinging. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hit,
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a chopper out to short. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Back now at Progressive Field, and now the DH, James Outman. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. A move being made at third, and here's the pinch runner, Andy Pages.
Number 44.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman.
in the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Chris Taylor down. 1-2 now. And that one is inside. Freeman leads off first with one away. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Mookie now.
Mookie Betts.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And out to a board.
That's back-to-back singles for him. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Just off the inside corner. Ball 3.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. And that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's his
swing and a miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here. Now into the game, Andy Pages. He takes over in right. Here in Cleveland, we're in extras here. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Tanner Scott.
So the tying run at second. In the air, left field, down the line. And that will drop foul.
Well, Billy, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Up the middle, Taylor tosses to first. One out, the bottom of the 10th. So digging in, Lane Thomas. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman, and the Guardians with 1 out left. pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
And a count 1-2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is
Ground ball left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers strand the tying run on base to win it.
well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.